How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Steph, and if you've been with me from the start, you know this isn't where we began. Our peaceful days were shattered when the pillager tower came back to life, spawning raiders again. Something, or somehow, clearly wasn't up to no good. To escape, we tested the Skull Nether Portal, hoping for safety. But we found ourselves in a city crawled with zombies. Armed and desperate, we fought our way to a strange door and stepped through a new world. This is Timberfell Cottage in the Skyris Riverlands. And today, a new chapter begins. So, what's the plan for today? First, we're exploring Skyris Village to see what secrets and resources it holds. Who knows what we might find in this abandoned streets. Then we'll start planning Timberfell's first big project, a Waterwheel Forge. That means gathering materials, laying out our schematics, and finally firing up the schematic cannon to watch our forge come to life. By the end of this adventure, Timberfell will have its first heartbeat, and we'll see and will be ready for the challenge ahead. First off, we need to make a sword because I am not ready to just fight or do anything without a tiny bit of defense. I'll put it on top there. We just need to grab a tiny bit more wood, pop that in there, and let's make a sword. Not really a lot, but it's something. And then I would like to make a hoe or something. See, we've got some seeds. Hops, tomato seeds. We've got some tomatoes. And some wheat seed. I don't know if we can plant hazelnuts. Chances are it would be weird. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Pop that in there. More tomato seeds. And I will see if I can eat that. So yeah, let's quickly gather some, well, not gather, let's quickly make some of this. 1, 2. That would be perfect. The rest we pop in there, and I want to just a tiny bit. It doesn't have to be too structured, as we need to just have a tiny bit of of food. And wheat is a great place to start. So let's do wheat. Achievement unlocked. Let's do tomato seeds. There. Hazelnut. Oh wow. Hops we can't plant here. Where do we and how do we plant hops? Hop seeds. Yeah. I don't know how to plant hop seeds. Okay, that's fine. These ones we can keep like that. And sweet berries we just plant over here. Because I know it's not very nutritious, but it is at least something. Let's check what stuff we dropped just to pick that up. And it's just more dandelions. Okay, cool. I am going to empty out my inventory as much as possible. And then we are going to go and visit Skyris Village right there. There's a little bunny. So cute. Villages always hold secrets, supplies, tools, maybe even someone who remembers the story of this lands. Exploring now will guide how we build Timberfell's heart and the forge. So this is a site. Never built with it. Prismarine. There is like a aiming area. A nice bed. Skyris crafting stuff. Just wood and that. Nice, nice, nice. Dead bush. Okay. And chicken plushie. Nice. Equipped it in the hat slot. And then feathers so that we can build some arrows and stuff. Is it right there? Little chicken on our head. That is adorable. We're gonna keep it on there until we find something better. There is some crops. It's just beetroot, tomato. I'm gonna let it grow over here so that the farmers can take care of it. A lot of pumpkin. If we go like this, we get pumpkin seed. I thought we get pumpkin slices. Okay. Pink cap mushroom. Not sure what that does, but awesome. It's in here, just another bed. There's a few lanterns that we can yoink. A sea lantern, okay. There is villages, it's not completely abandoned. Breath of the Vale, Skyris Valley, Vale. Some twigs, green mushrooms, fairy slipper. Sounds cute. Okay, cool. Skyris logs. Forager's table. I don't know what we do with that. Some mushrooms. There is a whole lot of hay that I would like to grab. Hello. I can give you beetroot for emeralds or peanuts. Once your beetroot has grown, I'll definitely give you some beetroot. Let me quickly harvest all of this. Okay, and then we continue. It's not a very big village, which is fine. Such a little, small, quaint little town. These books we can, bookshelves we can use later on for our own enchanting. I just don't want to strip this whole town, as it still has its own stories. And they all are napping. I don't know what's the time. Let's see. It's not even that late. Okay, it is quite late. There's a little place here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just quickly run through all of this and enjoy the story. As we explore Skyris Village, a quiet hamlet nestled in the Skyris Vale between Pumpkin Valley and the Shrubby Highlands. Less than 10 small houses remain, their walls crafted from dark Skyris wood, some crowded with prismarine roofs that shimmer softly in the light. Gravel and andesite paths wind between wooden arches topped with glowing sea lanterns, guiding what little life remains. Only 6 villagers tend 2 small farm plots, their routine steady and careful. At the village center, a lone Skyris tree rises above a fountain, its ancient branches stretching skyward, as though holding the sky itself. Beyond the village, the mystical Skyris forage looms, its towering trees humming with a quiet, patient magic. Here, the world feels paused, a place forgotten by time, yet full of whispers, waiting for hands to shape it, for dreams to root it in soil. Our task is clear: explore, understand, and honor this village, while laying the first stones of a new beginning. Skyris Village may be small, but it is alive. A fragile heartbeat in the vast vale, and today we listen. Before we can build the Waterwheel Forge, we'll need materials. Timber from Skyris Forest, stone, iron, and all the bits and bobs to make the forge hum with life. We will need a lot of spruce, a lot of stone, a lot of bricks, which means clay. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting one. I will be doing a resource gathering montage, so I'll see you, and maybe I'll do a stream on Twitch. Link will be in the description. Okay, let's explore. We don't have a lot of food. I want to get the shears as well. When we get to sheep, then we can make a sleeping bag. Let's grab the shears, and I want to have a backpack as well. And we need to make a glass blower. But backpack, that's leather, string, chest. We've got a chest right there. So we just need 3 more leather and 2 string. 4 string. Not much. I'm not going to take the weed seeds. But here is a little mine. perfect. We need a whole lot of copper, so I'm gonna grab a whole lot of copper. Getting dark, so I'm just gonna close up, and then I'm gonna start mining over here, and I'm going to start getting a whole lot of andesite as well. That was my own stupidity. Oh man. Okay, let's kill some spiders. We need some spring anyway. There, got 2. Nice. There's more spiders. Yes. And there's another one. We've got enough string now. Sweet. Correct. Did he drop anything? Nope. Okay, cool. Let's go get our body back. And then we just put our dirt in our hotbar. Was the idea originally. And the idea was just to close off here a bit, but now it's a tiny bit bigger than what I wanted it to be. We've got the ladders here, yeah. Just put the ladders back there, so then we can climb up easier. Goes off there. Sweet. Hopefully that will work. Let's continue mining. Oh, now we're getting tough as well. Hey there, buddy. Wandering plushie. Okimi plushie and La Cobra plushie. Moneyman and developer of Cozy Haven. YouTuber and content creator. Close your eyes, kids. I need leather. Come on, guys. Just give me leather. Then I won't have to kill all of you. There we go. Now we should be able to make the backpack. Fantastic. Equipped it. Said equipped it. There we go. And damn it, hotkeys. Oh, and now we can start chucking everything in. That on us, that can go in there. Sleeping bag can stay on us. I think I'm gonna head home, cook up some food and that, and then continue the exploration. Just found a spider room. Calm. Discover spider cave. As you can see on the map, there is a whole lot of spiders. Well, 4 according to that. I am not going in there. Back to base. Okay, so let's quickly go through the quest book a bit, where we can collect a whole lot of awesome stuff. So get 16 logs and stone axe efficiency 3, unbreakable 1. Amazing. Whispers of the wind. The breath of visit the Skyris Vale biome. Oh, those trees are tall. So that's where Skyris comes from. Basic paraglider. Nice. The portable life. What? Oh, backpack. And it gives us a random reward between netherite back. Whoa, 0.01 less than. Or something awesome. What did it give us? A tinkering table. Nice. Cogs and whimsies. Where is it? There. Andesite. Gives us extra andesite alloy, and diorite. Fantastic. Shaped with care. The tinkerer's table that gives us a redstone lamp, torch, or lantern. It gave us torches with XP. Cool. Our other stone axe is almost broken, so that's good. I love the tinkerer's one, so sweet. I'm gonna pop it there, and we can do so much with the right stuff. This is for, looks like redstone thing. Okay, whatevs. And yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot of copper, a whole lot of everything. Okay, now the paraglider is equipped. I don't know how it works though. I think it's literally just old oh, I don't know how it works. The trinket slot. Okay, let me quickly check. Okay, so it's a lot simpler than I thought. Chuck this. I want to check if it works on this. No, so it needs to be on the back slot. So it's literally just... I just had it. The hex. There we go. Then... No, so... Not that difficult. It's just you need to be high enough, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna start with some create stuff. Because we need a whole lot of create stuff for our forge build. Okay, so we need a block of iron for the mechanical press. I need to go deeper into mines to get iron, but we can start with the... Well, we don't have any more inside. So we need to go and farm some iron, and then we'll be back. Getting some gravel. Oh, emerald ore? Can only mine it with iron. Never mind. And we've got some visitors. If they don't attack me, then it is all good. Otherwise, you're gonna meet your match, buddy. Want some iron. Right up high here. Oh, that was close. And our glider helps us not fall to our death. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to get this iron, and then we're gonna continue from there. Wasn't a lot, but it's something, so that's good. Howie. Grab everything that dropped here and kill this Kelly. Go. And let's continue on our hunt. Yay, we're gliding. That's so cool. Finally found some spruce. I'm going to deforest all of the spruce. Hey, and blue spruce sapling. Nice. The miner's moon rises. Ores provide better drops. Ooh. You need to look for as much ore as possible then. It's like a fortune thing pretty much. Nice. Cross the river here. It is turning into night, so I'm first going to sleep and then we'll cross the river. If this all is spruce, then we are sorted. Lost but found quest complete. Oh, this is all oak. Mushroom. Okay. Oak. A. Damn it. Dark oak, but these things look like redwood. We're in the Forgotten Forest. Okay, so I want to pop this big one. And I need more spruce. Baby spider. Damn, okay. Let's see what happens if we chop this big one. Takes a hot minute because it's a huge tree. It might break our axe. But it broke our axe. That's fine. Right there. Oh, beautiful. That's some boars. Boris stem. I don't know if we can get anything interesting from this, so let's just check. Obviously we can't pick it up. So forest plant. So it's wow. So it is literally it's wood. Ah, that's cool. Now it's time for clay. There's a tiny bit, but I'm gonna continue just farming a lot of clay when I see more, because we need a whole lot for a whole lot of bricks. See, there is more, a whole lot of patches, and that side is more. Okay, cool. Cool, I just wanted to put some food together, and I chucked some eggs on here, and it worked. And we got an achievement for something. Yeah, sauce, use a skillet 10 times. Cooked chicken cuts, cooked bacon, and XP. This we can just, yeah, the Farmer's Delight mod quest line. Get ready for some farming and some grinding, good luck. And then we get an apple pie and a flint knife. Nice. Whispers of the Wild. Winship Wonders. We get banner pattern and a loom. And lost but found. Forgotten no more. It's just a bunch of mushrooms. And then stick it together. Crop 32 sticks. And place 20 torches. Oh, I'm getting there slowly but surely. I am going to put this food that we can eat in our backpack. And then that will just go there. All of this mushrooms I'll just chuck in here. This there. Okay, cool. And that can go there as well. Banner pattern, I've got no clue. I've never really used a loom before. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's just, oh, we can't leave it in there. Okay, that's fine. Can we put it in here? Nope. Chuck it in there, and we'll get back to that as soon as we get back to that. I'm going to go into this farm, this mine where we got shot up by a creeper. I'm going to go in there and just mine all the way down. Oh, there it is. Mine all the way down until we can get to a lot of veins of iron. Because that's what we pretty much need right now. We're deep in the caves and we are starting to properly get some iron. As you can see there, we've got more iron that way. And we should be getting more iron that way as well. I'm going to continue just exploring the caves. And hopefully we get a heck ton of iron. More iron and more. More iron and some urns that can give us random stuff. Sweet. And here's a bunch of granite that I need for the build as well. I want to make the walls texture to be with bricks, granite bricks and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna mine out a heck of a ton of granite, as we need a whole ton of it. And gold. But we need iron. And I found diamond, but I don't have an iron pick, so I can't do anything about it. And we found a block of raw iron, which is awesome. So all we have to do is just take this iron nugget, turn them into raw iron. Awesome. That we can also turn into that. Just to save up space, I guess. I don't know. Or we can just do that and have a big ton of block of raw iron. And then we've got this magnetic nugget, which I don't 100% know yet what we can do with it. But yeah, load your stones. Find and obtain a raw magnetite. And I can't do anything to that. But this tough node thing over here, the deep slate area, has so much iron in it. I just started with a tiny bit and check how deep we've gone. I'm going to continue just mining over here and then we'll see. See, there's more iron. You're going to have a crap ton of iron from here. Let's fight Enderman because we need ender pearls whenever they can give it to us. Come on, boy. Come at me. With a stone sword. Can you believe that? Oh, I don't want this. Thank you, I guess. Okay. Going back home now to go and smelt some iron so that we can go and sort out that one diamond block and then start getting redstone and stuff like that as well. I'm going to start and cook up a whole lot of iron. Once the iron is done, we're going to do copper. I am just going to get some of the iron so that we can make 2 or 3 iron picks and iron tools. And then we are going to go and sort out that diamond block. Let's quickly craft full iron gear. And then some iron awesomeness. We just do this and boom. This will give us a quest, which is awesome. Let's just grab this and then we go F4. All the iron stuff gives us an iron chest, some XP and a random cozy cord team plushie. Then tool up, craft just 1 iron pick and it gives us an iron sword, iron shovel, iron axe, some XP. Iron wool, we collected so much that it gives us iron. Deep slate, we just did so much cobble deep slate, it gives us more iron. And then iron and blast furnace, and then the bed. I just literally picked up our bed and Bob's your auntie. Getting some of these things. And here is one of the friends, Breezy. Dog spawn egg, a dog plushie, and bones. As the cutest dog ever. Awesome, Breezy. Oh, that looks quite scary for a second. There we go. With a dog spawn egg, I am going to put that away for now. This blast furnace is gonna come in handy. I have charcoal here. And we can just burn that little puppy right there. There's a doggy plushie. You can go next to Breezer. Can you? Let's put you on the iron chest then. There we go. Plushie, hee hee, and oh, hee hee times 2. That's cool. Okay, so we've got so much iron stuff now. We need to make a few iron blocks. Perfect. Now we can make. Let's close the door because I think that was a crab, but you can't be too sure. Nope, it's a spider. Let's use our last bit of our stone sword and then throw it away. Okay, cool beans. I'm going to now close the door. Let's make a mechanical press with a depot. Can't do that yet, but that's fine. What we can do then is just place the press. I'm going to place it outside over here. On just a normal block. Then what we can do is we just take the iron ingot, chuck them. No, we can't do that yet. Make a heck ton of andesite alloy. Then we make a crank. Then we make a depot. Pick that up, put the depot down. 12 should be fine for now. We grab the hand crank and we crank it. Bonk. A few more quests. We'll put large cogwheels. Whole lot of more andesite. Okay, cool. Yeah, we still have a lot to do. And I'm just gonna continue with this. We're back here. Let's quickly just mine this diamond. Awesome. Our first diamond, a rough diamond and a rough diamond shard. Fantastic. And then last but not least, this redstone. Cool. And we are going to head back home now. My bad, it's cinnabar. But with cinnabar and netherite quartz, we can make rose quartz, or we can crush it and make redstone. So yeah, it's not too bad. And we can also sandpaper it to make cinnabar itself, which then makes the lodestone with the raw magnesite, or Nepris siphons and the magnet. So that's not bad at all. But yes, many hours later, I have gathered a whole ton of materials. I had to craft a few new things that you will see there at the back outside in a bit. And yeah, it took me a hot minute. There is just a few things I want to sort out before we build that. I want to sort out, the mobs are gone now, but this was chock-a-block with mobs. So what we'll do is, I have the golden leaf. I want to make a tranquil lantern. The tranquil lantern just helps us with a radius of 34 blocks to not spawn mobs, and it has a regen effect on it. I know the golden leaf is good to regen our health, and that's passively when we get damage, but that's fine. So how it's made is just by making more lanterns. I need 2 more. So there. And my hand slipped, but there we go. 2 more. And then we just put the leaf in the middle and surround it with that. There we go. Tranquil lantern. And we can pop it pretty much. I'm going to chuck it there. There. Quite big, but that's fine. Otherwise, let's put this. But yeah. As you can see, we've got a stone cutter. This was for the catwalks and some bars and stuff like that. And this glass blower was to make a specific glass. You'll see that in the build. That said, we need to make a last few things, and that is the schematic cannon, the schematic table, and the empty schematic. So for the empty schematic, we need paper and light blue dye. There's paper 1, light blue dye. I don't have light blue. I've got blue, and do I have bones? Yes. So I can make bone meal, can make white dye. That light blue dye with paper is an empty schematic. Then we need string. I think 3 should be enough. We need redstone because we need to make a dispenser, and we need a whole lot of stone. There we go. Dispenser. Yeah, let's first make the bow. Oh, obviously. Make the bow. That is quite simple. That's just basic Minecraft. Dispenser. Boom. Schematic. We need smooth stone and logs. Just grab 2 of those. Smooth stone has already been made ages ago. And we can just chuck in more over there. Schematic cannon. Bob's your uncle. Schematic table. We need slabs. I have, yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we've got the empty schematic. Awesome. The smooth stone we can just chuck in there, that in there. Then that we want to chuck in there with the nugget. These hops I'm just going to chuck down. Okay, cool. So I have set up pretty much almost everything. I just had to finish up the cannon and that on recording. You will see, oops, you almost fell in this. I need to close these holes. You will see these chests over here. They are filled up with what we need for the build over here. So you'll see there's a whole lot of stone, some stripped spruce logs, some torches. There's a few extra stuff. He has all the catwalks, he has iron bars, some glass, and a whole lot of create stuff. This took me a really hot minute, but yeah, if the chests are pretty much, let's say, touching, but if it's next to the cannon, it would be sharp. The table doesn't have to be. Then we just go and we say Waterwheel Forge, and boom, printing. Cool. Schematic done. And here is the lantern. I need to go and get make a clipboard as well as get gunpowder. So give me 2 seconds. Gunpowder is, that's ash. Gunpowder is on this side. There's that. And then a clipboard is andesite, paper, and plank. Nice. Boom. Plank would be in here. If not, we make. And andesite alloy, that's in there. Cool. I can use this clipboard, but that I don't want to. Let's just clean out our inventory again. And before we continue, Skyris Riverlands, okay, cool. Raise the Timberfell span, we did that. And we need to construct the Waterwheel Forge, which we're going to do now. It's harvest the river's strength to power your machines and equip the forge with tools for crafting, milling, and smelting. Awesome. We've got the clipboard, and did I put away the gunpowder? Where's the gunpowder now? I'm just blind. Can't believe I put it away. Let's close these doors. It's dangerous. Okay, cool. Let's go. Cool. So now we just chuck in the clipboard and the gunpowder. Where is that music coming from? I don't know. Why is the clipboard not doing its clipboardy thingies? Checklist printer. Oh yeah, we need to place where we want it. This is a huge building, so we are going to place it over there. Let's start with that. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh, the lag is real. All of this dirt and that is not going to be printed. I need to check, why is it the wrong way around? No, it's not. It just needs to be moved down. There we go. And then we need to check over. Oops. I knew I was going to fall into into this hole some other time. I'll still close it up properly. Okay. Back to the blueprint, and I want to see that the water wheels are in the correct place. Let's go all the way to here. Because the water wheels need to be in the water, obviously. That, and it's too close to this side, so it needs to be moved back. We're just lining up those sand bits, and that should be fine. So I built this in a creative copy of this world. So yeah, check the sand. Boom. Oh, there. Just needs to line up there, and then it's all good. Then we check at the back. Here. Let's see. So it's all the way in there. Perfect. Yeah. All sorted. All the machines should be in here. Now. Okay. And this is the position it's going to be in. I'm going to we'll just leave it like that. Okay, cool. Pop it in, giving us our checklist. It's going to tick everything that's already in the chests. So the vines and that, see, so everything is sorted. We've got the super glue and all of that in. This dirt, grass blocks, layered granite bricks, and mixed bricks. I thought I did put this in. Damn it, I'm gonna have to sort that out. That's fine. Dirt, grass blocks, and vines. That I don't care for, because that was just a copy of whatever happened here. Okay, let me quickly go and get this, and then I'm gonna plop it in, because it was supposed to be in there. Yeah, that's fine. There's not really space for it. Okay, whatever. I'm quickly gonna get it and then put it in here, and then we're gonna start printing. Yay, cool. So let's just chuck them in here. Laid granite bricks and mixed bricks, and then chuck it back in here. I want to make sure this is on skip missing blocks, and it should be on replace solid with empty. Material list is all good. I don't care for the dirt, grass, and vines. That needs to be removed anyway. And I hope it goes well. Cool. Gunpowder is in. And let's start. And I hope you enjoyed that. We have so much more left than what I thought. Some of these large wheels still needs to go in. I'm going to grab this and put it inside, because it didn't place some of the large wheels. But yeah, so when you enter, I would like to put a clerk over here, or just somebody to talk to when you enter. Then we've got our smelter. I still need to put lava in. Our cooker, haunter, we need to go to the nether for that, and our washer. With the washer, I hooked up a mill. You can chuck in cobblestone here. It will get milled, and then it will go through a through a funnel into that chute there, and it will get washed and into iron. So that's a tiny bit more automated. Here we've got a press where if you put iron in, it's gonna splank it to make it sheets, and then we've got the fan that will blow it up, and our hamster, and a fan that will blow it up into this little chest over here. Then we've just got our normal mechanical presses. We've got spot here for a blaze burner. Yet again, need to go to the nether with so a heated press, and then just a press with a basin, a mixer with a heated basin, just a, with a normal basin. Here we have this is a spot for a deployer. I still don't have one. Here you just chuck in wood. Nope, sorry, this side you chuck in wood. It will get wooded. It will get stripped. We just need to put a filter in there, and then the strip will get plonked and make casings. Over here we've got a spot for the mechanical crafters, all 27 or whatever, how many. Here we've got space for the grinders or whatever it's called. Then we've got space over here for liquid. So when we get lava and that, we can plop that in there and then start using it as power or something, or water or whatever. And then just chimneys to make it look a bit more factory-esque. Yeah, so this is pretty much the build. I just want to put this down right. I'm gonna chuck it down right there. Cool. Now I did do the terraforming while the time-lapse was running. You probably would have seen it in the background, but it's cleaned up nicely over here. Then here is the belly of the beast, is where all the power goes. It didn't clean this up. This should be cleaned up, and Waterwheel should go in here with water. But our main supply is this. The reason for this is so that when we put the water down, it doesn't run. It should, if you put it there, it should turn it. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me try and figure it out. There we go. I just had to put it on the girders. And I don't want this to happen. But it's turning. Yeah, see, so it's just not on the right place. It needs to be there and not on the girders. Ay. There we go. So I just literally put it against that there. And now we just need to replace it again here at the back. So what we do is we just do this. Ensure that it is set like that. And make it the iron bars. Cool. And now it's rotating the right way. Rotating slowly. And then we speed it up. Pop it in. It powers the grinders and majority of the things. This is the mixer, and all of that has its own power because it was overstressing. And this is the mechanical crafter that has its own power because it was overstressing. Let's put in the 3 of these. There we go. And as you will see, it's not gonna do much now, but it is, come on, but it does its job. So that is sped up in there. This is not doing its job. Where'd all the water go? Water was just gone missing. Okay, so I need to fill this up again. Oh my word. I don't know what happened to the water. I like to put the water down first, because then we know what's going on. There we go. And all four should have water now. Perfect. That's rotating and everything should be up and running now. Let me quickly just go and get gravel, or just cobblestone rather. And we grab some lava. I would like to make my own lava source in the future. Let's go back to the forge. Just check how beautiful it is. Damn, that's a good build. And then we just fill these things up. I didn't think how to get there. Fill that with lava and just one with water. Once we put this haunted thing there, it will be perfect. Move that, but I see it's not glowing or anything. So let's see. Oh yeah. That is because it has its own water source as well. Yes, I didn't want to overstress anything. And these things are best fit with a small water wheel because it's slow enough to actually do the job. Okay, now all of that is set. And you'll see washer is all the way that side. So what we do is the mill is running, we chuck in our cobblestone, it will be milled into gravel, then that gravel will then be washed over there and it turned into all of that, into iron nuggets and flint. The only reason that one is like that now is because I picked it up accidentally, but it should turn before or disappear. I don't know, but yeah, you can see it fills up and then it goes through. And now we can start just placing bulk stuff we want to cook for food, stuff we want to smelt, all of that. That is nicely sorted. I need to make a wrench. Then we've got here at the top, we've got this one, so we just plump it and it will move on and blow into this barrel over here. I didn't want to make it too long, that's why I put in the fan to do that. We can even have a barrier around this here, now that I think of it, and that's not covered. Cool. So I'll get a barrier. We've got still more copycat stuff, and then we can also use these. So it's just normal plonkings, as you can see, and we've got this where it's the nuggets that we'll use there at the bottom. With this we can make brass once we have the blaze stuff. So that will be blaze burner, which will be iron sheets and netherrack. So we need to get to the nether. And then over here we just pop in, obviously we're not just gonna pop in planks, we'll pop in logs, but just to show you it turns the right way. And with these planks it's gonna make random stuff. Here is the rotatey stuffies, the mechanical grinders. It's not what it's called. I always forget what it's called. Create stone. Is it? I don't know anymore. There. Crushing wheels. gets made in mechanical crafters, and the mechanical crafters we need electron tubes. So with that we need to also get a deployer and set up a one where we can put sandpaper and stuff in there. So yeah, it's looking good. I like it. Took me like 2 days in just creative to build, but I do enjoy. I do like it. I do hope you like it as well. And yeah, we can reach that boxes at the top from below here, and we've got glass over here to see how the stuff gets cooked. I just picked up this eggs at the top, and it's slow enough that it should be cooked before it even reaches these boxes. Duck eggs can't be cooked. Okay, cool. And now I can show you the world. Now I can show you the top over here, what this one does. And press. Cool. Raw iron, then the raw iron, for example, we pop into the lava one, it will drop and it will cook, become an iron ingot before it reaches the box. And yes, it is slow because it needs to reach that there. Fantastic. And there's our, oh, I picked it up because I was standing next to it. There's our iron ingot. Awesome. And just like that, the Waterwheel Forge rises from the river's edge, powered by the Skyris River itself. Stone and timber, gears and paddles, all dancing together, ready to turn raw materials into progress, and progress into hope. But what a day! From exploring the quiet secrets of the Skyris River to firing up a first-gear river-powered forge, we've laid the foundation for something much bigger. Next time, we'll see what life in the Skyris Riverlands has in store for us, and maybe start crafting even more amazing machines. Let me know in the comments what you think we need next. I'm thinking maybe a fish farm, or a tree farm, or some crops, or maybe an iron farm, or cobblestone, or infinite lava. So much to do, but not at so much time. And maybe we just craft a lot more things in this workshop. For example, some storage as well. But until then, keep building, keep exploring, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye bye for now.